Hello and welcome to another Kentucky Transportation Cabinet CAD support workflow. My name is John Suddeth. I'm the Assistant Statewide Survey Coordinator inside of the Statewide Survey Coordination section within the Division of Highway Design. Today we're going to be talking about the KYCORS Survey Style. So what I'm going to be showing you is how to create a survey style inside of Trimble Access for the KYCORS real-time network. I'm also going to be showing you where to enter your KYCORS login credentials. So once you get your subscription created through our KYCORS website, I'm going to show you where you can enter that username and password and how to set that up. I am running Trimble Access on a TSC7 controller, version 2023.10. This video should be pretty standard for the last several versions of Access and hopefully moving forward. Alright, so we get inside of Trimble Access, and I'm just right here at the project screen when you fire it up. And we can simply just go over into the menu icon. We're going to go down to Settings, Survey Styles. Now I've already got a survey style set up, but we're just going to ignore that for the time being and create a new one. And let's just call it KYCORS. And we want to make sure that the style is set to GNSS. After we do that, we can hit Accept. Now we've got several options here. I'm not going to go over every one of them, but we want to make sure that we go into the rover options and set the survey type to RTK and the broadcast format to VRS CMR. Now, the rest of this style will be set up kind of on the fly behind the scenes, depending on what type of receiver you may be using. So we don't really need to worry about any of that right now. So once we get those two settings at the top configured, we're just going to hit Accept. Now we want to go down here to Rover Data Link. Now it's going to give us these two fields right here, and we can just hit this arrow, and then we're going to hit New at the bottom, and I'm going to call this just KYCORS as well. And once you do that, there's several different toggle settings down here in the ntrip configuration. We just want to make sure that use ntrip is toggled to yes. The rest can be left at no. Now here is where your username and password that I mentioned earlier in the video is going to go. So once you go on our kentuckycors.ky.gov website and create a subscription, you'll come to this part of the survey style, and this is where you'll enter your survey, your KYCORS credentials. So I'll enter mine real quick. All right, and down here where we see IP address, we just want to make sure that that is set to kycors.ky.gov. Once we set that, we can go over here to the IP port, and that just needs to be set to 2101. Once all that's been set up, we can hit enter. Once we hit enter, we want to make sure we hit store. Once we hit store, it's going to pop us back to this GNSS correction sources screen. We just want to make sure we hit accept. And now that we're back to the Rover Data Link screen here, we want to make sure that this GNSS internet source is set to controller internet. Once we hit that, we can hit accept. And now you just want to make sure that that GNSS correction source is set to the one we created and controller internet. Once we do that, we can hit accept. And now we're back to this main screen for our KYCORS Survey Style that we created. Once you've got that, you're pretty much ready to go ahead and start using the CORS network and that survey style. But you also, before you get out, want to make sure that you hit store. If you do not hit store, it will not save any of the progress that you made, and it will not work. So you always want to make sure that you hit your accept or your yes prompts and your store prompts when you get finished. Now, once you do that, we can see that it added this KYCORS into the list. And if you ever need to go in there, you can just click on it and you can go back to this screen, and it has all the options, and you can go in here and change any setting that you may need to change. And like always, if you have any questions or need to contact any of the CAD support group, you can do that by going to our website and selecting the Contact the Support Team link. And once you do that, it will bring you this technical support form, and you can fill out your name and email and the area you're having the issue with. If it's a survey issue, make sure you hit survey, and that will come directly to our survey team. We also have on the web page, we also have several different tabs for support and workflow videos that may help you if you're having any kind of question or issue with software. Thank you.